Well, it seems like Goldman's willy-nilly spending to keep their junior bankers around has finally caught up to them. What's up, guys? It is your boy Jerome, back at it with another video. I always say this, and I always mean it, but I love when Goldman Sachs is in the news. Even though they missed their earnings expectations, you guys can help me meet my expectations of how this video is going to do by smashing that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Also, I gotta shave. We've already talked about the insane amounts of additional compensation that Goldman has given out to its bankers over the last year. Investment banks have done everything from increasing base pay to increasing bonuses to even buying their employees Peloton bikes. But these expenses finally caught up to Goldman, and unfortunately, they have missed their earnings expectation. Oof, that must hurt. Goldman shelled out an additional $4.4 billion worth of compensation-related expenses, leading to their quarterly decline, the only one of the year, I should add, but nevertheless, a quarterly decline in Q4. It wasn't just them either. JP Morgan also spent an additional $3.6 billion, and Citigroup spent $2.9 billion, all just to retain that talent. These are kind of just lagging statistics, though, because they were not nearly as generous in 2020. When the economy was struggling and investment banks were truthfully doing better than ever before, Goldman saw its revenue increase by 22%, and yet only increased compensation by 8%. And in order to flip that back and correct their wrongs of 2020, they increased compensation by 33% just in 2021 alone. But here's the catch. Their revenue also went up by 33% in 2021. So when you think about it, did they really make up for 2020? Or actually, I should be clear, their revenue actually rose 8% in Q4 last year. It just wasn't enough to overcome the insane amounts of additional compensation they were dishing out. And all of that led to an overall 13% decline in their profits. Listen, some of you guys might think this is a really boring video, and it's just like, Jerome, why are you talking about Goldman Sachs's income statement? But if you want to be an investment banker, which sounds like most of you on this channel are super interested in investment banking or in finance in general, you need to know this kind of stuff. You need to keep up with the news, and if you're like me and you don't like to read the news, at least you can watch it, and watch my face. So continuing on with the rest of the news, the other interesting thing about their revenue and profit stream this year is that most of it is coming from M&A fees, not actually from trading. Their M&A groups have actually seen a 45% increase in revenue, while their trading revenue has actually dropped 7%. So interesting how that works out, probably just because the market has been absolutely crazy, and I doubt that Goldman is making any of their money buying and selling NFTs. Clearly, no one told Goldman to get in on GameStop and, do the whole big squeeze thing. What was it called? The short squeeze. The mega short squeeze. The grand mega short squeeze. Now, what does this mean for Goldman going forward? Well, if I'm being completely honest, absolutely nothing. This is not going to be a continued thing where we see that every single quarter going forward, Goldman is making less and less money. No, that's just not going to happen. And I'm sure 2022 is going to be incredibly strong for them as well, and that the M&A markets probably aren't going to slow down anytime soon. I mean, just in the last video, we talked about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard for almost $70 billion. Well, for a deal that big, guess who the financial advisor is? That's right, your friendly neighborhood investment bank, Goldman Sachs. Not only are they going to not be struggling in 2022, but they'll probably come out of this year making fat stacks. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, as always, make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. Like I said, If your friends don't like to read, send them this video and they can stay up to date with the news and just watch me tell it to them. You know? As always, my name's Jerome with All Things Tech and Finance, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!